fuck out.
Okay, I know the bit rate right now is not amazing, so don't feel like you got to tell me. Hopefully it kind of works itself out. Comcast business line should get installed hopefully tomorrow, which maybe fixes everything. That's the hope. We'll see. So if there's a little bit of lag on your screen, I do apologize, as we'll try to get through it and try to talk through it. We'll see if it gets like egregiously bad, but it is Sunday. I do try to stream on Sundays, so we'll see. Maybe the lag will help me prevent from being stream sniped. Maybe I won't get stream sniped tonight because of the lag. You know, Garrett just now? Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Charles. That's huge. I mean, it ended up paying out, the event store, or the event ended up paying out more currency than I expected, which is a good thing. I was expecting about 25 to 35,000 and more than that. So, nice catch when you live. So welcome in, David. Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday. How's it going tonight? Server 49. Shout out Server 49. Shout out to that specific server only. No other servers you get a shout out. That specific server. Your 49ers won, well, my Saints won. So, Scopely wants it all. They want your screen time to free-to-play new officers. They want your money. They want it all. Yeah, I want it all too. Like, I want you here. I don't want you spending time with your family. Your kids, honestly, they're not going to care about you. They're going to try to put you in a home. Rev's never going to try to put you in a home. Rev will never try to nursing home you. Your kids will. So, obviously, you should spend more time with me. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. It's not, trust me, I know, Comcast just sucks. Kinabon, I'm hoping. That's all I can really do at this point, because if this doesn't work, then I'm basically, the only other option I have is changing stream times to like the middle of the day. So, 1 million rare Armada credits will Scopely give you a free pizza. I doubt it. I doubt it. Be cool though. I would love pizza. I'm a big pizza fan. I love pizza. Family time first? Nah. Rev time first. Today was sports ball day in my house. Saints played, Pelicans played, both won. What do you want to donate his home? Yeah. You not seen the wall, Lonely Wolf? We already put it on. We've already put up pictures of it. Now that video is supposed to come out Wednesday. Yeah, you've not seen the wall yet? We've posted it all over the place. It's on Facebook. It's on our Discord. So, go Seahawks. Well, we already beat y'all, so yeah, I can say go Seahawks now. It's one of the only 3 wins my team has. It's against the Seahawks. So, wait, I gotta wait and see if there was a... I need as many Romulans as I can get. It was great. Nice, only. Great to be here. Always a pleasure. Congrats on the Saints win. Yeah, it was definitely needed, beat healing. It was 100% needing. Oh, sorry, I haven't addressed the High Council one. I've been really trying to focus in on, I'm not sure how all y'all are, on this away team set because I desperately need all the credits because I am going for more ships. Also need this one too, though. Like, so there's Pan. Oh man, I think I just put Nero out somewhere, didn't I? I did just put Nero out somewhere. Well, that's a waste, but oh well. First stage 1, I was shocked, and a shout out that how bad are the Raiders this year? I think the Saints are just trying to finally put something together. So I don't know. I think it's a mix of a lot of things when something like that happens. It's kind of like in game where things work, and why they work is based on like several things going right instead of just one thing, right? Like events actually launched correctly? What? So Charles, I use Nero, Kirk, and Pan, I think, for that mission. But I'm pretty sure I just put Nero out on something else. So that would be why struggle busting with that. Do I have enough outlaw stuff left to do? I did finally get to the second panel and opened up this first panel, but now I need more research stuff. Yo, Neil Yami, thank you for being an answer for 29 beautiful months. You amazing human being. I'm going through all my dailies. By the way, I would like to say I have a new favorite combination of avatar / frame. I'm curious what y'all think. It is my plain simple avatar frame setup. Plain simple Garrick. This is, it may not matter to any of y'all, but like the frame I'm using, old school frame, gotta been around for a little bit, is this one right here. The Cryosian, this is from like 2020. Using the Cryosian frame, giving that Taylor look with Garrick. Probably one of my new favorite combos. I love this combo. I love this combo. So, could you put in a request to improve the rewards from Swarm models? Dude, I've been talking about that for a year. So don't worry. Have been bugging. 100% have been. Please don't feel like I have not. 1000% have been. And we'll continue to. Hey, Om, how you doing, my friend? But anyway, I love this combo that I've got now. Let's check my factions. Use Kirk too much to put him on ATAs? See, I don't use Kirk too much, but I see how that could be a pain point for you. I still got to go grind this today. See, do we have enough to do? I got to go grind keys. Do I have enough to do this? I do have enough to do that pull, though, which is good because that means I can get more research credits. Unlock Gary yesterday. I was wondering if you had a crew suggestion with him for my Kelvin. Only Cardassian I have so far. By himself, that's going to be a tough one, but we'll look at him in a second. Let me finish getting through the gauntlet that is all these button clicks, and we'll look at them together. So many things I got to do. So many things. So many things, y'all. I know that's the nature of this game. I mean, this is the first time I've logged on because today has been... All I've done today is watch football, spend time with my daughter and my son, read about another 100 pages of The Eye of the World, and I'm about done with this, about ready to start book 2 of the Wheel of Time series. So we're about ready to start The Great Hunt, and we'll see where it goes from there. Whoops, don't want to buy that. Lorca, Worf, Garrick is your idea. I can see that. The only issue is going to be the counterability of that set. And the counterability is going to be obvious with Tio Sahura running lead boat to counter that critical setup, but that doesn't even mean it's a bad setup. Just that there's an obvious counter to it. And I would say that the counter we're talking about is a common counter. Tio Sahura with Tio Kirk is a pretty common, run. Like you see that a lot in the game. So I think that the only issue that you're going to run into is that you've got a pretty common anti there. Andrew says, Will Time's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, when we had our birthday stream earlier in the month, somebody bought me the entire series. So I've got all 14 books and I'm slowly reading through them. I wouldn't even say slowly because I've literally, this one's about 850 pages. I'll finish it tonight. And I mean, it's less than a month. That's probably 5 total days reading it. So I'm getting back into it. You read The Wheel of Time back in the late 90s. They're pretty fun. Nice, Charles. I've got all 14. And if you stopped in the 90s, that means that you have not gotten any of the new ones, right? Is it true that the Katinga drop rate in Kronos is lower than the Kelvin and Sol? Nope. That is, they're both the same. They're both also get in trouble when I use this word. They're both nerfed, though. So that's more what you're feeling. They're both nerfed. And what I mean by that is when 4-star first came out, high-level players started farming Sol, Romulus, and Kronos for blueprints, and they dropped very regularly. They were scaled heavily back. So now they drop far less regularly. And the key to, like, in terms of, like, where you're grinding them out now, you're grinding them out more in deep space. So, Kath, where's Talon at? So if Kath is here, which I'm going to steal Kath so I can make another hostile grinding group. Where's Talon? Where's my Talon hiding? But we will get this up and going. Click, click, and then we'll do by name. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I just got to get everything set. Just going through. This is my daily routine of resetting everything. Hey, Scar. Good to see you. You tested Lorca, Tilly, Garrick versus Tio Sahura, Tio Kirk, and Kang, and Tio Sahura only delayed the Garrick crit ramping a little bit. Well, she's 110%. So, I mean, she's going to delay it, but that doesn't mean that you can't overcome it. It depends on the length of the battle. Now, running that mitigation build, which is what you're doing with Lorca and Killy, can help. I mean, it's just going to depend. This is where we're getting to a lot of muddied area, a lot of muddied factors. Because we're getting to like, okay, what's your mitigation at? What ship are they in? What's their DPR? But yeah, you can definitely find some success there. You read a few of the Wheel of Time. Plan on going back to it when I finish rereading Wizard's First Rule. Never even heard of that one, Menius. Does Jayla work against Swarm Modders? Yes, Loex. She most certainly does. In fact, Swarm Modders are one of the only ways to source Jayla. The leader of a Swarm Modda, like if you launch the Swarm Modda, you've got about a 15% chance, if you win, of Jayla shards dropping and you picking them up. Obviously not a great chance, but there is a chance. Brings a lot of emotion to me. My brother introduced series to me when I was a teenager, read it for over a decade multiple times. I was crying during the last one because of how much the emotion series means to me. Wow, Tenchi, that actually makes me want to read it even more. So the fact that I'm through one book, and I'm excited that there's so many. Like, one of the bad parts about reading a good book is, well, it's over. And I'm not going to have to worry about that feeling for quite some time. Do you happen to know how far into D space Katinga BP start to drop? I only have the jelly at the moment. Also, enjoy reading Wheel of Time many years ago. All right, so where I usually go, so this set, like I'm going to use Federation as an example. The warp range is what you're looking for. So like this Hollis is, I think, warp 80. Let's see, yeah, warp 75. So not this ring, the next set usually for both. The next hub for both, warp 120 space. This is where you're going to start finding your drops for some of those ships like Newtons and things like that. Now you can reach this with an ISS jelly. Typically you're going to use something like an uncommon 42 instead. I actually grind out in Eureka, which is warp 135. This is where I grind and get some of those blueprint drops. You're really going to need to get to about warp 120 space to start seeing those semi-consistently. But that is the other place besides capital systems. Obviously that's further out. It is reachable with an ISS jelly, but you've got to get it tiered up a little bit. That ISS jelly would actually need to be tiered higher than I would recommend. So that's kind of like a decision you have to make for yourself. So that ISS jelly would need to be, I think, tier 8. Let me check. Warp range 100. So let's actually go up a tier, tier 9. Yeah, so you could take it to tier 9 and still not make it. I mean, okay, so exception to this rule, if you didn't want to do just the ISS jelly, you were level 42, your discovery could take you there, and you could relocate your base and grind. It would be a pain in the butt, but you could do that. You could take your your discovery out there, and then reroute your base, get your base into the hub. And remember, anywhere in a hub, for those that don't know, fun fact. So when I say a hub, there's a central location point, and then there's places to live outside of it. So like Hollis is a hub. If I'm in Luamon, you only need like warp 20 to get to any other spoke in the hub. So if I'm in Luamon, my Stella can actually go to Almengo while it's still there. So keep that in mind. If you get a boat that can get you to warp 120, whether it's the Amalgam, the Fisha, any of those boats that can get you here, you could then relocate your base and use weaker ships or lower tier ships to complete your task. Hey Nathan, the kids liked the crushed up candy of the lollipop. Sadly, they came pretty broke, but in the away team store, how much does a Vortivore and the Pilum cost per shard? I will show you because I actually need to do those purchases today. I actually need to do those today. So here, let me show you now. I do a Katinga and a Pilum every day. Very good idea to relocate. Yeah, just trying to save faction credits. Definitely get you Deimos. And I wanted to make sure I throw that one out there because that is an option. With so many specialty ships giving you deep warp now, especially the Fisha, you can take advantage of that and still grind with an auger if you wanted to. It'd be a little toughy, but anyway, Katinga, here's your cost. I want to make sure I'm not in the way. So that's one shard for $39.50. If you want to see what the miners cost, one shard is $36.50. Remember, that's a level 40 ship. This is a 42. And the Pilum, that's an auger. The Pilum, which is obviously a 46, is $41.50 per. So I need, about 7,000 a day. I'm going to run out semi soon, but that's just the nature of it. Is the next arc going to last out? I mean, I hope not. I know some of the content for the next arc is really, really good content. I can't tell you if they're going to bomb it, obviously, but I can tell you the content itself is really exciting. All these people chatting and no likes. Yeah, definitely like the video. Definitely like it up. We got like 200 people here tonight, which for me not being consistent on Sundays anymore because football season is definitely appreciated. Level 50 ships are $44.50. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate that. Because I can't see those yet. I can't see those. Sitting on 349, you'll start to burn through them really quick, Boxer, when you actually start needing to use them for, because you think about it, like even if I only get 20 Katinga, I don't think I can see the cost in here. I mean, there it is. Because I'm up at 29 at 150, and you need what, 497,000 to get the Pilum. So do 497,000 divided by 1,500 or divided by 350 is about what, 1,500 per. So if I got 10, that means I saved 15,000 faction credits for the Pilum. So as much as I can get, the better. Hey Hellcat, good to see you, man. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm actually going to change the music up some. Because I don't remember if this, I know this playlist is fine for, I know it's fine for Twitch. I don't remember if it's fine for YouTube. So. There we go. There you go, Andy. Yeah. So every little bit that you can save through the away team store, obviously, is something that you want to focus in on as a player. Now, I think away team credits are more valuable for like a high 30s, 40s player than they are a 20s player if you're talking about which ones to focus on in terms of these missions, but all of them obviously get a high level of importance at some point. And let's do defense. Click, click, and click. All right, so we'll go hit this. Trying to get multiple grinds in at one time. I'm getting 7K plus on crits for Rainbow with a 70,000 chance or 70% chance. Nice, Boxer. Just remember that I can easily spend 10,000 in a day. So it's a balance there of, well, make sure if you can get it every day, obviously you want to get it, but you're also going to be spending them. Didn't we say that the non-Armada systems was easier to do the grinding in? Didn't we kind of define that with this? You always quote that Monty Python scene? Nice. I'm ops 29, but really close to maxing out a Mayflower to scrap. Is that really a good idea at my level? Jennifer, personally, I say no. The reason being is you'll end up saving 300 or 400 uncommon per Mayflower if you've gotten your efficiency researches done by level 34. Now, if that's the primary ship that you're using, that's okay. But if you're only maxing it out at level 29 just so you can scrap it at 34, you'd be better waiting and spending that on things like research and stuff like that. Now, that's just if you're trying to go pure efficiency. So if you're just doing it just to have stuff ready to go, yeah, I mean, go for it. Can the jelly punch up on soul traders like the auger can? Yeah, I mean, I can use the jelly on soul traders. I use the auger because it's cheaper to repair, but I can 100% use my ISS jelly. Yes. I see some of the Comcast lag trying to kick in. Thank you, Comcast, for being so wonderful and dependable. No facetious at all. Vidar's great, max mine level 35. Nice, Hellcat. One of my favorite ships in the game. In terms of utility, use, everything. Wonderful ship. Woo, Comcast. Just really bombing out. Wonderful. Hopefully he recovers. All I can say, if not, we'll have to have a very short Sunday night stream. Very short Sunday night stream if it doesn't recover. At least the game's fine. I say as it doesn't load hostiles. There we go. Well, it loaded one hostile. And again, we have people recommending different things that are not options. People streaming Sunday Night Football. It is what it is, man. Comcast is all I got. Stream is bad for it. Yeah, Star Quip. Don't worry, dude. I know. I'm aware. I can't control it. There's nothing Rev can do. Except that hope that it fixes itself. You know, it'll go through spurts of being really bad, then back up. And get my grind on. Still got to do my faction grinding. I am like 19 million from getting my auger. 20.07. Comcast doubled our download speed in New Mexico. No additional cost. Now I'm looking for additional costs later. Download doesn't really mean anything for me. It's the upload. And that's what's killing me right now is the upload problem. So, but again, like I have no choice. Like this is all I got. This is all I got. So I do apologize for anybody that's experiencing severe delay. I wish I could do something for it. I really do, y'all. Nothing I could do, man. Starbase Triple reset if you change alliances. This is true, Falcon. It will. Which is, I mean, it really incentivizes loyalty to one particular alliance. One particular alliance, which is good. Stream is oof. Happens. Hey, Black Hawk, how you doing, man? How you doing, man? Oh, come on, load hostile scope. There we go. Really wish I had a third hostile group I could run at the same time. But get it how we can get it, right? Where's the prime gas ore crystal from 35 cam video? That would be scrapping ships. So you scrap a 26 ship to get those. Scrap a 26 ship to get those. Okay. Stream it at 2300 out of 6000 bits. That's going to make it choppy as heck. Wasago, same. Same. I hate Comcast, but again, I'm bound by what I'm bound by. Hmm. Ugh. Let's see if we can find another. There we go. I'm just hitting the interceptors. Hellcat, you cannot help. And please don't take this the wrong way. Please don't message me trying to. I promise you, there's nothing you can do to help, and it's just going to get on my nerves. So. Starquip, I appreciate you being here. And I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well.